It's Christy
and Silvia time.
Welcome to the PAKCST.
Episode 7. Cheers, girl.
Cheers.
Happy Friday, Sea Stars. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. But today on recording day, it is actually the 23rd.
It is our sister's birthday.
And
happy birthday to Roby Min. It's her birthday. We can sing her happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Roby. Did you get a rosé? I got a rosé.
I did too. Oh, we're in sync, girl. It's already halfway done though.
Happy birthday, rosé. Okay, so this is a Tesoro della Regina rosé. I've been really feeling Italian wines, whether it's white, red, or rosé. So that's what I got today. What do you have?
Oh, nice. I just have a Pinot Noir rosé.
Ooh.
From Germany.
Oh, you got a German one.
Also, guys, if you shop at Trader Joe's, this is one of the cheapest rosé wines, but it's actually so good.
What is it?
It's like the cheapest one, but I like it a lot. It's just like it's not too.
Oh, I feel maybe I've
weird.
Had that before.
It's not too. It doesn't taste weird at all. But girl, look what I have inside my S mug. Frozen pineapples.
Oh my god, that sounds so good. I got a special bottle. Girl, do you see how pretty this bottle is? Look at this.
That's pretty.
And I got a special one because it is. So my sweater and the rosé is turning out very red on camera, but neither of them are. So I don't know what's going on.
Rosé, if you're watching, happy birthday. In the comment section, please leave her some sweet happy birthday wishes, even though by the time we post it, it's gonna be past her birthday. But girl, we're recording on your birthday, so yeah. Happy birthday, girl.
And we are waiting for you to come home from work so we can do a video call so you can open your presents.
Yeah, so we sent her presents, and it is telepathy because we sent our gifts to her at this the gifts arrived at the same time, even though we sent them separately. So Rosé got our birthday gifts on the same day.
Oh, I needed it. Okay,
cheers
before we start our conversation, we are gonna have a drink.
Cheers, girl.
Cheers. Happy Friday,
Sea
Stars.
Happy Friday. Friday's the best day ever. Girl. I said girl before I sipped. I have like 5,000 things. We have a lot to talk about today.
This is very, very good. I'm very happy.
I started drinking this yesterday, so I have like this much left, but it's a full like mug. It's so good, guys. I recommend putting frozen fruit, like frozen mangoes, pineapples, whatever you have, frozen strawberries in your. Well, that's like a sangria, but it's so good.
Oh, I know, but frozen. Wait, you said pineapples? That sounds really, 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 really good.
It's so good.
Oh,
right
it sounds
now.
refreshing. It's really hot here. I've been complaining about how hot it is all day. It's like the middle or end of February, and it's like 60 degrees outside.
Oh no, that's no good.
So this is episode 7 of the PAKCST. I think we should start off with coincidences because there was a lot this week.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you were actually telling me. You had.
But you know what? Okay, actually, but the thing is, I was just listening to, because you edited the last episode, so I didn't remember what we talked about. I listened to some of our episode before this, episode 6, and I think my last coincidence you didn't find very coincidency when I thought it. But I get it. When I was listening, I was like, okay, that's kind of like weird. But
wait, what was it? I remember my reaction to it.
My
but what
mascara.
Was it again? Oh, yeah, I remember. See, it was so insignificant that I don't remember it.
Okay, well, this one, the one I have for you right now, it is not.
All right, give it to me.
Okay.
All right, girl, I'm ready for your coincidence. I'm ready to be blown away. If I'm not blown away, I'm going to give you a scale of 1. I'm going to give you a scale of 1 through 10. If it's not at least an 8 this time, I'm going to be... Last week's was about a 5. I would say it was a 5.
But it was still good. I thought it was still good.
Yeah, but as far as mind blown, I'm gonna give you a scale rating every week.
I actually have 2 though, and
okay.
So
I'd like to hear. Oh, this is so good, girl.
Oh, is that one really good? Okay. Actually, you know what's yesterday? Then obviously today is Friday. It's not the 22nd anymore. But girl, it was Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
2/2. And remember how last week I was saying, I didn't even realize last week when I was talking about like the number 2 that that it was coming up. But do you think because I saw all that stuff with 2s, it's because that day was coming up? But it was still weird, right? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. No, I know it's still weird though.
But
I
it was
find
no.
that
But remember
still
when I
weird,
was telling you about all the 2s that I saw, or like that was still weird, like that. Yeah,
that's still weird.
Yeah. But anyway, so
anything with
this past Monday in the States, it was President's Day. It's like a weird holiday, but it was President's Day. And I went to the mall, girl. And then today, when I was scrolling on Twitter, I stopped at something that that I saw at the mall. So the store PAKCST?
Yes.
So why?
I was just on PAKCST the other day for the Bangtan release. They're gonna have
they're having a Bangtan release. They're having a Bangtan release, and that's what I stopped at. I was like, oh, that's weird. PAKCST is having a Bangtan release, but then but I mean, I don't know. I don't really remember where my phone was. I'm pretty sure my phone was in my purse or my pocket or something. And because you know how like your camera, like apps can actually see like around you, which is like freaky, but I remember I was on the escalator going down, and PAKCST was right there on the first floor. So I saw it as I was coming down, and I remember staring at it, be like, "Oh man, I used to shop at PAKCST." And I remember having like this thought, like this huge thought process as I was thinking about PAKCST, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And then I thought about all the times in like high school or like early college that I used to shop there, and then PAKCST literally popped up on the timeline with the BTS stuff.
Oh, that's weird.
Did you know about it, or did you just happen upon the PAKCST and BTS thing?
It just popped up on my timeline. I think it popped up, and I was like randomly scrolling, and then
it makes sense that it would pop up on our timeline, because obviously like we're ARMY and we post about BTS all the time, so obviously the algorithm's gonna pick that up and expose us to it. But I just thought it was kind of weird. Like this one's like a little one to me, but it was kind of weird that I literally had this conversation in my head about PAKCST.
It's funny because you were at the mall.
I'm never at the mall.
It's not like because I was just chilling at home
at the mall, and even if I do go to the mall, it's just because I pick up food at the food court, maybe.
Yeah, and I think it's also for you. You're like, it's not like you just think about PAKCST randomly. And plus, aren't they out of business? Or I mean, they were out of business, but they came back because that's when they had like crazy sales.
I have no idea.
Years ago, they were like running out of. I thought they were closing down, but I guess they came back because that's when I bought like my boyfriend jeans, because everything was on 70% off like years ago.
Oh,
I would say like 5 years ago.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I thought that was weird, so I'm just gonna say that I manifested that PAKCST thing. Okay, so this is another one that I had. So, also on President's Day, I was at home, and so the show The Bachelor, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I was watching. So Bachelor,
I have not been watching.
I haven't caught up with the episodes. I actually don't really like this season, like at all. But it's kind of like an eating show when you're mindlessly just like eating and watching something. Because like I don't like watching stuff that I'm really engaged in. Like for example, I used to try to watch like AT's vlogs while I ate. Can't do that because like I won't eat. Yeah. I will not eat. I'll just like stare. It's one of those
mindless eating shows or like guilty pleasure
shows. So I'll just like
shows.
sometimes I'll turn that on like randomly. So I turned that on Monday. And girl, oh my god, and I'm not even caught up to like the latest episode, or it doesn't matter what it is, but girl, their challenge, guess what it was?
Their challenge? Oh my god.
So there was a group date. So if you guys don't watch the show, a bunch of women are fighting over the Bachelor and trying to win his heart. So anyway, and they do challenges and stuff, like fun challenges or whatever. Girl, one of the challenges was to drink a whole thing of milk in order to get to him.
That's weird. If you guys saw the last
let me just show you a picture. Let me show you a picture because I took screenshots because it was so crazy.
That's
because
weird.
If you guys watched last, yeah.
That was our hot tub question. That was the one I said.
Hot tub question to me.
Yeah, in order to meet Jin, you have to drink a whole gallon of milk. That's weird. Ew, and they actually had to do that in the episode?
So I'll have to send this to you because you're on a video call, but here on the podcast, this is what Silvia was envisioning, okay, to get what I would be doing in order to reach Jin. And I didn't even pick him because I couldn't do it.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's really effing weird.
But in that episode, did they actually try it? Like, were there girls who
they
were
had to
actually
drink the
doing
whole it wasn't a gallon of milk, but it was maybe like a pint or a quart of milk or something.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yo, it
because
wasn't a
that's
pint.
literally
It was
like
a
the
quart
whole
of milk.
scenario.
It was a lot. It was a lot. It was disgusting.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, I saw
Okay.
that and I was like, what?
Like
When's
we
the
always
last
say, it's
time
like the
you saw
timing.
something with someone being like drink a gallon of milk to do this?
And it's like to win his heart or just to be with a guy. It's like just like everything is perfectly matched. That's weird.
I know. It was basically the hot tub game.
Well, that's weird because last week, because you know when we right before we record, sometimes we're like, "Do you have your hot tub question?" And then so we have to like think of it on the spot sometimes right before we record. So I was like, I kept thinking about milk. I was like, I want to do something with milk. I don't know. That's weird.
That.
Oh yeah.
Was fucking crazy.
That's weird. Ew, that's creepy. Because I don't remember the last time. I've been watching a lot of things too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the last time I've seen anyone just like trying to chug some milk. That's weird.
Yeah. So that was my coincidence. Are you gonna rate my coincidence as like
Okay.
an actual coincidence? Or?
So the first one, the PAKCST one, I'm gonna give that one a 4.5. That was worse than last week's.
That was worse than the eyelash one? I thought that was crazier than the eyelash.
I think the eyelash one is crazier because in the moment I can imagine me being in your shoes and be like, I would actually give that one a 5.5, the eyelash one. That was a little more impressive. This one only because it was an occurrence that happened with like all armies, so we're all like saw the pack something, so it's more likely in my head
that I would see a
also saw the
PAKCST thing on Twitter or something.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Even though you were at the mall. Okay, so that one gets a 4.5. But this one, the milk one, I'm going to give that one an 8. That's a good one.
No, this was a good
Yeah.
one. I knew it. I knew it. I put a star by it.
No, but it's like, but also because like, you know, you kept watching Bachelor anyway. I mean, like you always do it. I mean, like we all do. But I just I stopped watching Bachelor for a bit too.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like it's just a random show, you know.
Yeah,
and you could watch that at any
literally
point.
just
Yeah.
I haven't watched it in a while, and this is like
Yeah.
the second episode or something. You know, I literally just turned it on, and I was like, what the fuck? I could have watched it like well before or something.
No, I know. Yeah.
Or even if it was before, I guess then it would be even weirder that you said it on the podcast. Anyway.
Wait, can I jump to something really quick?
Yeah.
Or do you have something?
No, that was all.
Okay. Speaking of men and wine. So yesterday when Christy called me and I was like, as I already showed you guys about like my wine bottle is down to here, but it's because I was watching a show or a movie, a documentary. What do you call it?
It's a documentary.
Yeah, it is a documentary. Oh, my brain's not working. Of course that's a documentary. The documentary that Christy recommended to me last week, I actually did my homework and I watched the Tinder Swindler.
Okay,
girl.
you finished it.
Yeah, I finished it.
Okay, what did you think? Okay, we have to talk about this because I wanted to ask you about this actually.
Girl, I was drinking. I opened my wine. I actually started it 2 days ago, but I finished it in 2 days because I fell asleep watching it.
Oh, yeah.
But girl,
I told you it was good. Right? It was just entertaining. It was just really entertaining.
And like we talked about last week. I dove into it without knowing anything about it. So you did too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Girl, that okay.
For a second,
so
I thought it was a movie because I was like, "What? What's
Oh.
happening?"
Yeah, I mean, I figured it was a documentary because it says Tinder, so like real people. But just spoiler warning right now. I am so sorry, but we're gonna be discussing the Tinder Swindler. It's like a hot topic right now. So if you haven't seen it yet, please watch that if you would like, and then come back to this episode. We should like I'll put a timestamp in the pinned comment so that you know when this spoiler moment is gone.
Okay.
But for now, spoilers all the way. If you don't want to listen, close your ears, skip ahead. Timestamping. Yeah, Silvia will timestamp it.
Okay.
Anyway, girl, that actually freaked me out. That was so intense.
What were your first thoughts on the documentary itself? Like, just like in terms of like the characters or like who was involved or I don't know, Tinder in general or what?
Well, Okay, well, when I first started watching it, you know how it like opens up with the girl and she's just like, yeah, I'm on Tinder, and she's like explains like how she uses Tinder, and she's like an avid Tinder user and all these things. I literally thought it was just gonna be about like crazy relationships that you find. Like that's what I thought. What about you? Did you think of like?
No, I actually did. As it kept going in like that,
yeah,
I was like, she's gonna be swindled. You didn't think so?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, no. I thought it was going to be about different relationships. I didn't think it was going to get that crazy.
Okay,
I thought it was like different relationships.
I went as far. I was like, this shit's going to be a murder mystery. That's what I thought.
Okay, right. But the thing is, so I thought they were all going to be separate, like crazy things. But they were all in the same relationship. So girl, that's crazy. And I see why it's such a crazy topic right now, because you know, you kept telling me to watch it, but as I was oh my god, that freaked me out.
First of all, I'm always like, girl, just go on Tinder.
You know what though? Okay, this is like
this is all fitting.
Huh?
Go on Tinder or The Bachelor.
That's why you know what would you rather do? Would you rather
I'd rather go on The
use
Bachelor.
Actually, yeah. Why would you? Well, but some people wouldn't want to be on TV to date. They'd rather just do it.
Okay.
That's like saying, would you rather go grab a cup of coffee or go on like a TV show where they like judge coffee?
Yeah, no, I'd rather
The
much rather
comparison's
go
not
on the TV show than go on Tinder.
I want to say something about one of the characters, which I thought was the most shocking. Because, like, if you've seen it by now, you know that there was, like, Cecilia and Pernilla. Those were the two girls. It was, like, based off of their experiences with Simon. But, I mean, clearly, like, he was manipulating any girl off. And it's, like, the most, like, interesting part about it is, like, it's manipulatively so smart in like an evil way, because you're using Tinder where you're emotionally attached, right?
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Yeah.
Right. And like they say he's a businessman, all of this stuff. But what I thought was most interesting was Pernilla, who wasn't even romantically involved later on and was connected to him as like a friendship. It wasn't even romantic, because remember he started dating like this other model.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, because it got as far as like how a friend, he would go and like save another friend, that type of thing too. It wasn't even just a romantic thing.
Yeah.
Which was interesting to me, because I love that they really highlighted Pernilla as a friend who was going on these trips.
I mean, yeah, because if you think about it, it wasn't just those three women that those are just the characters that they chose because they intertwined like that and the timeline. Yeah. There were like a lot of them. So you're right. They picked those for a reason. The directors of the documentary, or the people that like started doing research on him as like a Tinder swindler.
Oh my god, I lost my shit.
Yeah.
I was like getting so anxious when I found out how much money they would pull out for him. I was like loans and all that. Like, oh my god.
The thing is, so I watched it with Jeff, and we and clearly, because of the society we live in, the first thought that both me and Jeff had, especially in the beginning, we're like, damn, you're stupid. Like, why would you fall for this? But then we both literally took a step back and we're like, not literally, but you know what I mean. Like, we both took a step back.
You literally get up and take a step back. Just like, hey, like pause.
We do a little bit of a nay too. But then we're like, you know what? This guy, he knows who to target, because once he hooks a person, and then it's so sad, because I know these women, they were getting so much hate and everything, but at the end of the day, they were just like, they were good people just looking for love, like, really. Like, that's what it was. And then I get it though, like, you know how and if you meet someone who happens to have a lot of money and happens to like to shower you with gifts and words, you know, and things that you it's affirming, you know, everything that you want, like, and of course you're gonna be like, oh, like, maybe, I mean, yes, granted, you should be very cautious. Like, I would like to say I would never fall for that. I really just wouldn't.
But again, this is like one of those like freak accidents where it's like this doesn't happen to like your everyday person,
Yeah, right.
It's
like they're kind of an extreme where they're like, yes, they like they believe in that fairy tale, and I just because they took basically what Jeff said exactly that. I was like, yeah, he was like, oh, they took the L basically because they knew they were going to get so much shit for this, but then they just went to the media anyway,
right. Yeah.
So
what I want to mention was I actually started tearing up at one point. I don't know if it was the wine. It might have been, yes, the wine amped it up for me.
Part?
But I actually teared up. I wasn't crying, but at the part where they wanted like justice, right? But so they teamed up with those video journalists, and there was a news article kind of exposing, not kind of, but truly they exposed Simon. And remember the girls, they were each talking about like they were so scared and they were getting so many hate comments when the first news article came out about Simon. Yeah. And they were like mentioning really briefly how like they're like, man, I'm just putting it out there, but I want to like save these girls. But the moment I started choking up is when, because they were like showing like there's like clips of like the hate comments being like upvoted and all these things, and it's like, stupid girls, like stuff like that. And even that, it was like, oh, what the fuck. But as it kept going, the moment the music changed and the transition from there, like, but then we started focusing on the positive comments and trying to really focus down on that, and like all of that, I started choking up because I think of like, this is totally different, but in general, when you focus on the positive, like it's like you can get so much hate, but sometimes you really have to narrow down what you concentrate on. And like I started crying or like tearing up because these girls were like, okay, but there are people who really get it. Like we were being so vulnerable, and there's this giant news article about what happened to all of us, and there's still twisted people who are like not siding with the victim. And then so when some positive comments were pouring in, I felt so like, I felt what they felt. I was like, oh my god, like the way that I don't know, the music was all just like,
no, it's not just that, it's like it's like one, we can relate to getting positive comments, and
like not nearly as much, but clearly it's just the idea of really when you get an amount of hate, but then you really have to tell yourself, like as a human, like you have to focus on the few people who give you comments versus positivity versus like the negative. So that just in general, I was like, oh my god. That one like stood out to me. It was such a small moment, but you could see the shift where that made them like go even stronger. They're like, these people are like leaving these comments.
Can you imagine if you were gypped of hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then so that's embarrassing to tell your sister, that's like so embarrassing. And then to go public with it because you want this guy to stop. Like,
did you look more into the story after you were done watching?
No.
Okay. Well, okay, at the end, we all saw the credits, right? So, like, how, like, he started dating this Russian model after. The ending shocked me so much. They're still paying off their debt, which, like, it's so infuriating, obviously. But did you know that there are different, like, news sources that interviewed Simon today?
No.
And so,
no, girl, I didn't know that.
With his new girlfriend, which, by the way, I was so pissed that they did that, because I'm like, stop giving him a platform. Why would you even interview him? Because, he's like, right now he's like an innocent man because he did his sentence, but he was free after 5 months because probably from bail and all that, whatever. But they are still like news sources that interviewed him with his girlfriend, and he's defending his name after this came out, and he's like, I don't know. And then they even asked his current girlfriend, like, has the interviewer was like, has Simon, or whatever he goes by now, they're like, has he asked you for money? And she's like, oh, of course not. And I'm like, there's interviews of him defending himself, and I'm like, oh my god,
that's fucking crazy. I didn't know that he got more publicity after, which is see, like, it's like
it's
I don't know.
It's a situation too where it's like, and he was like, I didn't manipulate them. I'm like, yeah, you did. You literally did. You literally did.
I always even I always I mean, not that I'm like, I mean, this one seems like a very a clear cut case, but every
I
time
think I know what you're about to say.
but even if something does seem like a very clear cut case, I always step back and think like, oh, I'm stepping back. I always think, sorry, it's so stupid. I always think about like, okay, but what is the information that we're missing here? Like, what is the information?
Yeah. No, of course,
because
yeah.
clearly there is something that that his lawyer or something found some loophole where these girls are not paying for what he actually did to them, but because they gave consent, you know.
It's just sad too, because like
they signed off on all this shit, and so when you sign something, even if it's morally wrong, that doesn't mean anything.
Exactly, right. And I was sitting there thinking, I was like over half a bottle of wine chilling, and I was like, oh shit, that sucks. And I was like walking Dolly, and I was thinking about it. I was like, because this case is so like messy, because he didn't kill anyone, he didn't abuse anyone physically. It's like so mind-boggling, because like he did all this shit. He's a cheater, manipulator, all this crazy shit. But it's like, what can the courts really do? You know,
no,
like
they can't.
he like
the
spent
law,
his time.
Yeah, you can't.
It's such
like,
a weird
he
situation.
Was, I mean, and also the title of boyfriend and girlfriend, that don't mean shit in a court of law.
Yeah, it's not like they got married.
Yeah, you were his girlfriend, and you literally called your credit card. And not saying that I'm blaming them. I'm just saying like, because that's what she did, they can't do anything. Yeah. They literally can't do anything.
Yeah, and it's like, again, it's like they agreed to it with their name. Like, all of this is such a mess, and it's like, I can't even. Oh my! They're still paying off their debt.
When the fact that he crossed so many national borders, that even makes it even more messy. You know?
I know, he was like a criminal they were looking for.
Yeah, and the jurors and like the national police are not gonna go. They can't, like, police and lawyers too. They have jurisdiction within certain lines. They can't cross that line. So. Yeah. I mean, there's institutions that like there are, but it gets really messy. But yeah, I'm glad you actually watched it. I thought it would take you at least a year to watch it.
Some things I get on really fast, some things I don't. I wish at the beginning of this I said, if you don't care to watch it, and we did a quick little premise about what it was about, in case people don't care to get spoiled by it. A guy swindles like several girls on Tinder, and he manipulates them, but he's cheating on all of them. Anyway, I want to like wrap it up. Oh, did you have anything to say about it?
No.
Like else? I made a note of this, which I think it was like, I love how they ended it like this. The fact that the final thing they asked Cecilia, they were like, well, are you back on Tinder? And she's like, of course. And doesn't even hesitate. And I love how she goes, it's not Tinder. And I love that, because it's just like the idea about like, it's not the app, it's not this. It's like, you could have ran into this guy in any situation. Obviously it was an easier target on Tinder and more accessible. But I just love how Cecilia, who is still in this state, like at the end of the day, it doesn't end off in like this really dark hole. She still has like hope, you know, at the end of it.
Oh my god, it wasn't cry thinking about that, actually.
Well, that's why what I was thinking about the whole time. I was like, these girls are gonna be ruined for the rest of their lives and like all these things. But I just love how she goes like, it's not Tinder's fault, it's him. Like, not blaming anyone else except for that individual person. And that's such like a healthy mindset. So man,
and you know with Cecilia, was that Cecilia, right? Yeah. With her too, because I mean, I think we all have certain stereotypes and biases. But when she first came on, like, even me as like someone who really tries not to be this way, I was like, oh god, is she just a dumb girl like that fell for like this stupid thing? And then literally I'm just like, you know what? First of all, not blaming everything on society, but yeah, society does make women out to be this way, like we're just dumb, all we want is love, and that's why these predators basically take advantage of that. They literally take advantage of somebody that literally just wants love. Like, it's like so
like,
sad,
so vulnerable,
the world that we
and
live
all
in, you know.
And you know how like in this one they were all like blonde white girls, and then when you go back to where was he from? Israel?
Yeah, I think so.
But like they were like, I mean, they weren't all blonde but it was just funny because I was like, does he only go for the blonde girl? You know, I was like, they all look the same. They literally look the same.
I was like, even
just,
like the
just
Russian model. I was like, oh, another blonde. Oh, another one.
Yeah, I was just, oh my god.
I know.
It was just,
really...
it was just like interesting psychologically to see like what he was targeting in America. You know, I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's really crazy. But anyway. I think a lot of people have seen this, so.
Sorry, I'm back. Girl, I got my other wine.
Oh, you got 2 of those?
Yeah, oh my god. I was like dying because I needed more wine, and I was just like, just get a cheap one, girl. And this one's so good. I'm so happy because you know like that one Trader Joe, the white one in the green bottle?
Yes.
That one's a pretty good one, just for like a cheap regular wine. This is a good one for rosé, and I kept getting the more expensive ones, but this one's like $5 or $6. But it's like based on the rosé wines we drink, this one's pretty good, girl. Yeah. Like for a cheap wine. Yeah,
we like drier wines, whether it's
very dry,
white or rosé. We like the dry ones. Yeah.
Yeah, like I know you. Yeah. Anyway. So last week and this week I also didn't have any coincidences, but last week, you know, you gave me your dream. I got a dream. I had a dream.
I have a dream too.
Oh, should we save it for later then?
No, we should say it now.
Okay. That's why I wore my dream pin.
Oh.
So I wouldn't forget. Because, you know, I almost forgot. But I wrote down.
Okay.
Cheers to dreams.
I'm dreaming a dream every night.
Every night. Oh my god, I cry to ATs every day still. Guys,
me too. I cry to ATs every day.
Anyway, so, can I go first?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Girl, and I didn't even tweet about this because I wanted to tell you about it first. Girl, and I would have tweeted about this, but girl, I had my first ATs dream. It's not long at all. I had my first ever ATs dream.
Did I? I haven't. Have I?
Yes, you did.
I did?
Yes, you did. Yeah, you even made a tweet about it.
Wait, what did I dream? What did I dream? Can you just remind me real quick?
I don't remember. Girl, I really don't remember, but... Or was it?
Wait, I did. No, I did.
Yeah, I know. Wait. I remember because you said it was like... You can look it up.
I'm looking this shit up right now.
Yeah.
What was my...
Because I'm pretty sure you tweeted about it because I was like, oh my gosh. I remember specifically replying. I was like, I want an AT's dream.
No, you're right. I did. I just don't remember what it was.
Yeah, look it up. I made a note about mine. Mine was actually a few days ago, though.
Wait, I didn't say what it was.
You didn't? Do you remember?
Hold on, wait. I said I had my first AT's dream. That's literally what I said.
Yeah, but do you remember?
But I remember Yuno and Hongjung were in my dream.
Yeah, and it's weird because you remember we pulled Hongjung and Yuno? Girl, we also need to figure out when
why did I write it down? Was it like something I shouldn't have wrote down? Is that why I didn't like?
But you would have remembered.
Fuck! Now I'm so pissed. Okay, I need to do some like soul searching. Anyway, what was your dream?
Okay, so I had a dream that ATEEZ was back in town somewhere, and I was able to go to their concert. No. And they were having a concert. It's kind of like this was like a few days ago, so I don't remember as much. So it's really short.
Why didn't you write it down?
I didn't write it down right away. I was gonna tweet, and I was conflicted whether I should say it or not. But anyway, I saved it. It's not even a big deal. But there's a big moment in here because I was in like the stadium to go, like there was like a crowd full of 18s as usual, like a concert. Everyone was like trying to find their seats. But I remember I was like by myself for some reason. I wasn't with anyone else. And there was this random guy, and I was so excited because I was like, ATEEZ is back. And it was like my real self, like thinking of, I just saw them a few months ago or like last month. So I'm like walking around, and for some reason I had like good seats, but they were kind of like middle row, like not like it was just whatever,
kind of like what we had.
And this and so this what the hell was that? Oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
What is that?
No, something fell on the ground. It's fine. Nothing broke.
So I'm like walking through this crowd, all the lights are on, it's really bright, and this random guy, he looks like this like short Filipino dude. I don't know who he is, or like he could be like from Thailand. I don't know where he was from.
Okay.
Okay, And he tells me that he's kind of older too. He's kind of like an ajashi. And he tells me that he can give me good seats if I just follow him. And I'm like, oh
that
God,
sounds
this is scary.
not okay.
But Dream Sylvia was like, all right. And I start following him in this dream. And I keep going. And he's like, just keep coming, follow me. And I'm like, well, I'm in a crowd. It's not like, everyone can see if something weird happens. Because all he said was like, just follow me. And I'll take you to like a good seat. Because he knew I was by myself. And I was like, okay. So I'm like following him through this crowd. People are like waiting to get their tickets scanned, and like per section you have to wait in line. But he was letting me like cut through a lot of people. I was like, oh, he probably has connections. And he kept being like, just come here. And
it's like how I thought that I would go to do high touch.
Yeah.
We're editing our concert vlog, by the way. Don't worry, we are actively editing our concert vlog. Anyway, keep going.
It's taking a long time because we've been screaming, so we're cutting a lot out. Yeah. Anyway. So in the dream, we're going through the crowd. He takes me on like this lower level section, and he's like, I have a first row thing for you. And I'm like freaking out, right? I don't remember much, but I knew he like gave me proof that I could be at the front, and I was freaking out. And I was really sad though. I remember being sad because I was by myself. Like for some reason, no one could come with me. And then, but like for some reason, those seats were reserved. So he was telling me that's my seat, and I was so happy. So I trusted him at that point. So I follow him back out because there's still a lot of time between the concert and starting and that moment. I come back out, and girl, the boys for some reason are in the crowd, like walking through in that special reserved section. The heck? And I start losing my shit, like I'm starstruck. And I remember clearly it was San, Mingi, and Yosang. I don't really see San's face, and Yosang is behind a bodyguard, but Mingi is there too, right? And I'm like, he's like, oh, you want to say hi to him, right? So this is the only moment I really remember. I like push my way through, and I'm trying to say hi to any of them, and I try to get close to them. San and Yosang are like behind bodyguards, so in my dream I couldn't really see them. But Mingi looks at me, and girl, Mingi in my I swear I'm not making this shit up. Mingi in my dream looked down and he winked at me, girl. He girl, I lost my damn mind. Like I swear to God,
I remember. Why did you? Where was I in your dream?
I don't know, but
why can't at least in your dream? Why can't at least in your dream? Why can't you at least make me? Girl,
I don't know. I was losing my shit, girl. I was like that in my head, but he like looks down and he goes. And I lost my mind, and then I remember the moment he did that.
Oh God! What was he wearing?
I don't remember, girl. I just remember his wig. Oh, fat girl, stop. I need a drink. Wait, hold on. Girl, you understand? I was trying to tweet about this. Anyway, he winked at me. And I was like so starstruck, but that moment happened so fast. And I remember I tried to see if like San and Yosang could see me, but it like flew. Like I didn't get a chance to even see Yosang and San's face, but I knew they were there. But Mingi and I interacted, and I was losing my mind. So anyway, that scene passes, and I'm like freaking out. And I'm like, I told the guy who was like, I love you, you're the best. Girl, I swear, it's like I out of like all people, like I didn't even think I was gonna dream of Mingi. I'm not like I.
Well, yeah, no, like I said, my first dream was Hongjung and Yuno.
Right, but like he winked at me, and I was like, "What the heck?"
Can you stop reminding me? I'm really getting mad. What's going on in the inside? What is going on?
But I was like, I wanted to tell you so bad, but I couldn't. Okay, but so the guy who led me there, I was like, holy crap, thank you so much for everything. Yeah. So this guy, he's like, oh, no problem. He was like chill too. He wasn't like weird or anything. Yeah. So then I'm like, I need to use the restroom before the concert starts. So can you like make sure my seat is saved? He's like, oh, I got you. So I like go in the restroom area, but when I go in, there's like this conference room thing, and for some reason, okay, dreams are weird. Yeah. Dreams are really weird. I don't know how this happened. I don't remember. Yeah. Something switched, and I'm like in the conference room, and I come back from using the bathroom, but I'm naked, like completely naked. Okay, like I swear, girl, this was so. Girl, I know, girl. It was like so terrifying because I remember walking out naked and be like, and I was like trying to cover myself, and I was like about to cry and freaking out, and I was so scared. I've never had a naked dream like that. I remember.
I don't think I have either.
And then. Because I like walk out the hall and I'm like, oh wait, I'm naked. I can't go to the concert naked. So I go back in the conference room where the bathroom is, and then there's all the workers. They're like, "Oh my god, girl!" And they're like trying to like be like, "Don't walk into the hallway again." I'm like, "Why?" They're like, "You were caught on camera naked," and I'm like, "What?" And there's like CCTV things, and I look up, and there's like TVs for some reason in the building. There of the stadium. There's TVs everywhere, and you see me naked like walking in the hallway. So I mean, okay, that's all I kind of remember. But people were trying to tell me like I'm not allowed to go back in the hallway until I have clothes on, but I didn't have clothes for some reason, so I wasn't able to watch the concert because I was naked. But I was able to cry and freak out, and that's all I remember.
Oh, that's a sad ending. That's like it started off amazing, and then it got not okay.
The Mingy Wink was all worth it, but then later, like I couldn't even watch the show. I remember just being like, I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? Isn't that weird? So I didn't even look it up, but I'm trying to like
because like logically it's a dream, and also Mingy doesn't know who any of us are, but I'm still angry.
Girl, I didn't even want to tell you. I was like, oh shit, girl.
Girl, if you tweeted this on Twitter, I would like be going off.
No, I know. But another thing with the whole Mingy Wink, the thing about that, when, girl, I can't, because it felt so real, but I remember in the moment being like, does he know who I am? Like,
does he know that he should be with my sister?
Shut the fuck up. I was like, is he about to be with me? But deep down, I was literally, in my dream, I remember that whole moment playing out and being like, wait, like, why is he pointing at me? Because there was a whole crowd, and he looked at me and winked, and I was like, does he know who I am?
Like, he's like, where's Christy?
He was like, girl, you're looking good. And I was like, ooh. And I was like, fix on, bitch. And then I stepped back. But San and Yosang didn't approach. I don't know what happened. They were like blurry in my dream. Anyway, that's my dream. I was naked. I couldn't see them. I don't know what the fuck happened. That was such a sad dream later on.
That's a interesting dream.
I feel like my brain was like, if something so good happens, you gotta.
So let me just break it down really quick. So like when someone is naked in a dream, you like obviously different, like it's your subconscious or thoughts that have gone through your mind. I mean, nobody really knows what a dream is. Like scientifically, nobody really knows. But psychologically, people say that like being like if you're naked, like you feel a little like exposed, or you feel like you have something to hide. Are you saying Mingy is your bias?
Son, don't cover your ears.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, I
mean, I was watching a lot of Rocky.
Oh God, no, talk about Rocky. Girl, oh my God. I tweeted this, and I don't know if you saw my tweet, but I ran a 10K this weekend.
Oh, I saw your story. I ran a 10K
this weekend with Jeff.
Oh my God, that's really good.
And my hubby, not my boyfriend Minky, but my hubby. I ran with my hubby. Anyway, and then girl,
wait, keep talking.
And then so I was listening to ATs literally the entire time, and I think it really helped me get through the 10K. And I've done a 10K before, but like I haven't done one in a while. So
good job, girl.
Yeah. So but anyway, I was listening to ATs, and then towards the end of my run, Rocky started playing, and I literally, girl, I stopped. I literally just stopped dead in my tracks. I stopped, and then I was like, and then I went, okay, let me just calm down for a second.
And the thing is, Rocky, it's not the name of Rocky anymore. It's called Mingy.
It's Ming.
In the words of Hong Jung.
Yeah. Yes.
I love how he owned that song.
I know.
I really wouldn't have even made up that dream if I could. Like, I would not. That's just, like, crazy.
Yeah.
Mingy has that Mingy effect, yo.
Anyway, Song Mingy, man.
Girl, wine-infused pineapples are amazing.
Oh my God, I really wish I usually always have frozen pineapple. You know the little tidbits from Trader Joe's? I usually always have that in the freezer.
That's what I'm using.
Yeah, I don't have any right now. That sounds really good.
You know how Trader Joe workers are really nice?
Yes.
I was checking out, and this time the girl wasn't like too talkative, but she was like, enough. She saw me buying these frozen pineapples. She was like, have you ever tried frozen mangoes? And I was like, oh yeah, I've tried a lot of frozen fruit. And I was like, I just dunk them in my wine. And she was like, that's a good idea. And then she was like, after work, I'm going to do that. So I bet the both of us were both. It was so nice.
love going to Trader. I haven't been to Trader Joe's in a while either. I've been to going to Whole Foods more often, but yeah, but I love going to Trader Joe's. They're so nice.
The workers are always.
I feel like
nice.
they literally only
them.
hire people that are very like personable, you know.
Yeah, and if you're not personable and sweet or nice, you're not hired.
Yeah.
All the guys, all the girls, I love every single one of them. Even if they're like a little too talkative.
No, but
for
it
me,
doesn't matter.
I love them.
Like it doesn't matter like the age, how old they are. Or
Yeah, no,
what they
none
look
of
like.
that matters.
They literally
and they
are
always
all
recommend
so nice.
really good things.
Actually,
do they have a
yes.
thing? They're always recommending stuff.
And then I love it when I picked out something that I haven't seen before at Trader Joe's, and then they'll be like, "Oh, have you had this before?" And then I'm like,
Wait.
"No," and then they're like, "It's really good," and I'm like, "Yes, I got something really good."
That happens to me every time. I think like is that part of their job description to be like customer service? Ask the workers if they've had something, because I swear they say.
I bet you that's like a part of their
time.
like training or something. I don't know.
It's like part of their thing where it's like if
Yeah.
you see a customer buying something you like, make a conversation about it. You know.
Yes. Yeah. And it's never too much. Oh, Trader! If you guys
Their
haven't been to Trader
customer
Joe's,
service
it's
is
like
exceptional.
It's one of the
Oh my
best.
God.
Like, and now it's a chain. But oh my God, do you remember when it was so small?
Yeah.
But it's
I
still
love
so
Trader
good.
Joe's.
It's still so good.
Affordable, so many vegan options, so
The
good. I love
only
everything.
thing I have about Trader Joe's, though, because I do notice a difference when I, either go to Whole Foods or there's this local grocery store. Actually, I don't think it's local. I think it actually is a chain too. But there's this place called Roots. The veggies and the fruit, the quality is so much better at other places than Trader Joe's.
Yeah. It depends, yeah. I mean, I think in general too, because I prefer Food Lion produce over like a local grocery store over Trader Joe's. Only because like the quantity and quality, usually my local grocery stores like are way better than Trader Joe's. And I only go to Trader Joe's if I want to buy those like bagged spinach or something for cheap.
Yeah. Good man. Yeah. Trader Joe's. Let me tell you about my dream, okay? So you had an AT dream, and actually this is a great transition of our next topic after my dream. But girl, I had a BTS dream.
Oh my God! What?
That is weird though, right? Wait, actually, girl, what day did you have your AT dream? Was it recent or was it earlier this week?
It was earlier, so a few days past, like maybe like 3 or 4 days.
Oh, okay. Well, this makes sense why I had this dream. I had my BTS dream last night. So two, I had my BTS dream. And I know obviously it's because BTS announced their Las Vegas tour, and then
we're gonna get into this.
we're gonna get into it in a second, but we had so much experience now within the past few months about trying to get tickets to concerts.
But so has everyone now. It's so sad.
So I had a dream, girl, about buying tickets and then also the concert itself. So so it was about actually BTS
I had one
Las
of
Vegas.
those dreams before where I had to buy tickets. It was like a
you
random show,
did?
but anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like so stressful.
So anyway, on Ticketmaster, so this is my dream. Like we were both on Ticketmaster, and like last time when we were trying to buy tickets for ATs, we were on the phone, right? Towards the end, and we were just talking about this is gonna be in my vlog too. I have a clip where I'm like actually trying to purchase the tickets, and then so somehow, girl, I don't know how this happened, but I got both 100 level and floor seats to the BTS Las Vegas show. Okay. So like I was clicking in my dream, I was clicking around and I got both of those. So like the closest seats you could possibly get. I got both. And then me and you, we were arguing because we got enough tickets for me, you, Amma, and Rose. Me and you were arguing whether we should take the 100 level or the floor seats. Okay, so we were arguing about that.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, but then I kind of ultimately decided that we're gonna get the floor seats because we had floor before for Mott's, So I was like, I want to be on the floor. I want to be on the floor when I see BTS. So I got the floor. So I got the floor seats, and then it's concert day, and then we go to the concert. When we saw the concert seats for the floor, our seats that we chose, they were swing seats. So like swing like at a playground, like a swing. Okay. But girl, they were all listen. Girl.
So, what in your brain made up swings.
Yeah, you try to analyze my dream after this, okay? Okay, so listen. So they were swing seats, okay? So like you think of like your childhood, you go to like a local park, and then there's those swings, right? Those swings.
I know what you mean, but like why?
I don't know.
Why would they have that?
Okay,
at a
but listen,
concert?
girl. But listen. 3 of the swing seats. Okay, so there's 4 seats, right? Because the 4 of us got the seats. 3 out of 4, they were all next to each other, okay? All 4 seats were next to each other, but 3...
Oh no, it's gonna be sad.
No, it's not. It's not. 3 out of the 4 were on the stage. And then the 4th one was just it was like a
Swinging on the
regular like
stage?
chair. It was like kind of like
Wait,
a
we're
chair.
gonna be
But
swinging
3
on
of them
the
were
stage?
swing seats. But then, girl, instead of being excited that they were on the stage, I was thinking, I was like, a swing? I was like, I don't know if we want to be on a swing. Like, I swear. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's just, like, I don't know why. But then, girl, and then we, before our actual date of the concert, because you know how BTS are having multiple dates, before our actual date, we were watching on TV the other concert, and they had swing seats too, like floor swing seats. And then, so as those people in the swing seats were at the concert, BTS comes up from behind them, and they were not just swing seats. They were on the stage, and then they were facing the audience, and then BTS came up from behind them and said hi, and basically you were swinging on the stage with BTS as they come out from behind, facing the audience of the
I can't.
So are you getting this picture? Are you understanding what's going on?
Girl, yes, girl, like you're describing it very well. I just
So
the
very
thing is-
specifically in my dream though, Tay, in my dream, all of them were there. But Tay was being very, very interactive. So like I was not me. I didn't even get to like so I mean
Bitch,
this
you better say me.
yeah, so I did not we didn't get to in my dream, I did not get to the actual day of our concert, which was sad. But we were watching the concert, and every time we were watching the concert on TV, the swing seats, Tay would always, every time, would come up from the right, and whoever was sitting on the right swing, he would go up to them and be like, and like kind of interact with them before he goes off to
Was I on the right?
before
Was
they
I
got
on
to
the
the
right?
middle and like started singing and dancing and stuff.
Was I on the
No,
right?
we
Did I
didn't even
a
get
right
there. We
seat?
didn't even get there. So, and then I woke up, so that was it. But that was my dream.
So swing. I just love how it's a swing because I'm imagining like being there.
Yeah, I
on a
know.
swing.
And then it was on the stage. Those seats were, and then somehow.
Wait, was
I
it
got
you,
them.
me, and Rose?
No, I said it was all 4 of us, but 3
Oh,
out of
with
the
Alma?
4 were swing seats, and then one of them was just a seat on the stage. So obviously in my head I was like, okay, so Alma's gonna get
Yeah.
the one on the seat, and then the 3 of us are gonna be like swinging.
Like that's the most like random part of a concert. Like I honestly like I wouldn't even think of like even imagine.
Girl,
that.
I don't
The
fucking know. Like that was last night, so it's like
Swing
it's still
seat- when
very
you said
vivid. I just
swing
keep
seats-
picturing I keep picturing Tay just smiling at us.
When initially when he said swing seats, I thought it meant swinger seats. Like you get to swap with somebody throughout the concert.
oh.
Like during VCR, you get to swap with someone, like a swinger.
No. But anyway,
weird.
I don't
That's
know.
fucking weird.
I don't know.
Anyway.
It was just like very interesting. Yeah. So like I was very lucky in my dream that we aren't. But anyway,
BTS are gonna be in LA. I mean Las Vegas,
Las
not
Vegas.
LA. Las Vegas.
and
my birthday
another
week.
coincidence, girl. Actually, there is another coincidence that relates directly to BTS and in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Girl, did you
Alright.
know? So, did you know it's gonna be 4/4 when they are in Las Vegas?
4/4.
April 8th, April 9th, April 15th, and April 16th. So if you look at the poster,
What?
it says 4/4/4/4 if you go down.
Wait, I don't get
Are you
it.
being slow right now? You look at the PTD in...
Oh, you mean the month of April?
Yes,
So
it's
like April, April, April.
4/4/4/4.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were adding the numbers like.
No. I'm
Four
saying like it looks like it's 4/4/4/4.
444 is still following us, so we've been seeing these numbers personally. We're not saying everything that happens to us regarding 444, but I think almost like every other day, 444 has been popping up in our lives. We can't share everything because we don't want to.
Oh, I
but,
don't
like,
have it anymore. But girl, even my
that is weird. That is weird.
When I was
though.
writing it down, I had 3,444 followers. By the way.
Oh, I saw that actually.
Yeah.
I was gonna screenshot that. And another little pill bug that I talk to sometimes had 444 followers, and I was losing my shit. So if you're listening and that's you,
yeah, it's like still following. So I just thought it was weird. Like, are we destined to go to Las Vegas or what? Like, or what?
I don't know, but like we said before, whenever we think luck is on our side, it's not. And also, like I said, that concert, LA, like Las Vegas, oh my god, it's my birthday week, so that's perfect. And I've never been to Vegas.
I know. Oh yes, this girl has never been to Vegas.
Yeah.
So how
I've never been to
perfect
Cali
would
or
it be
Vegas.
if we actually had the chance to go to Vegas
To see BTS.
to see BTS on your birthday weekend, girl? Like, how much of a
that's so
shit show
ideal.
is that weekend
That's
gonna
why
be?
I wore my need hugs, because, you know, Tay, free hugs, that type of thing.
Well, the thing is,
and he did to Jin.
the thing is about that, like, I'm just being like very realistic. Like, because we live so far from Las Vegas, like, I'm just gonna say it's a long shot because of everything, not just
I know.
just everything in general. Like
That's initially what I'm thinking.
It's a like, I would say that it is, and I think considering just everything that's, just life, whatever.
And we were talking about this last night, but in general, like, we don't know. It's not confirmed, but like they're gonna have a new album eventually. We're hoping sooner than later, and then like they're gonna probably announce a world tour sooner than later. I don't know when, but like we're thinking this like PTD tour is they're wrapping.
Yeah,
it
they're
up,
wrapping.
so
I feel like they're
doing,
really wrapping up the era of PTD,
and they're doing the Cinemark showings and
yeah,
Las Vegas.
and
They
then
even said on
I
Weverse
don't know
they're
how
wrapping
accurate
it
this is,
up.
but we're on Twitter all the time, and I saw something that somebody posted that apparently Namjoon said somewhere that just wait till after the concert, and then
Yeah, well, that's where they were like they're gonna announce something.
yeah, they're gonna like
so
probably
that's why
announce
everyone's
like new music
anticipating.
or like a new tour, like and then last night while I was like, because we are also army members, so last night while I was thinking about all of this stuff, I was like, do you think like they'll just do, because it's gonna be mid-April by the time the concerts happen in Las Vegas, and then maybe right after that is gonna be very close to army versary, basically, like, so maybe like they're trying to, so I was thinking maybe they really are doing like a very early summer thing to really, because summertime is when everything kind of pops off.
But like, and the like, I'm just curious when they're gonna drop their next full album or whatever, or like next album, because then they're gonna be promoting it. They have to perform it on TV shows and all that, and then they're gonna want to kick off a tour. So I don't know. I'm freaking out because like what I kept saying was like, even if I can't go to the LA or Las Vegas, I keep saying LA, Las Vegas concert, they're gonna have a world tour eventually. But the only thing is, more army is gonna be a bigger bloodbath. It doesn't even matter now.
And I feel
so
like
many
with a
in the
new
world.
album, and I know you know this too, but with a new album and just new music, everyone's gonna go. Like, everyone's gonna try to go.
It's even bigger. Yeah, so
I don't know. We'll see.
The other thing,
we'll see. But
the other thing is, I hope they come to the East Coast because that's so ideal for us.
Yeah, it is ideal for us. But
because
girl,
like a lot of people think, like, because a lot of people around the world, they're like, oh yeah, U.S., you guys can go, but the West Coast is far from us. America's big. It's not like some people think that we can just go there. It's
no.
not.
Like, yeah, no, like, I know. I think I think
know?
because well, I mean, obviously countries that BTS has never gone to, like, I get it. You're like, damn, like they don't even come to our country. But the US, all the little states are like countries itself. Like, it's very expensive and very far for us to go to Las Vegas.
So just being like realistic about it, it's still really pricey just to go over there. So anyway, I'm just really hoping. I don't know.
Yeah.
World tour.
But I did want to, if we were to go to Las Vegas, like I kind of said just a little bit ago, how much fun would we have though? Because you have never been to Vegas.
I know that would be fun. I would want to spend more time there.
Yeah, like what? So for you, what do you think about when you think about Vegas?
Like the Strip.
I mean,
walking
well, the
around,
thing is,
seeing a
like,
lot
you
of
know
people.
that I've been to Vegas several times, and then Rose has been there too. So, like, I guess you have seen actual.
I mean, but I've seen a lot of like vlogs and stuff going to Vegas too. But I always think of the Strip and then like those like random gambling, like obviously gambling. But aside from that, like
Yeah.
the Strip and the lights and the food, like all of that. It's just like your like grand outdoor tour and like people just like a crowd
what would
of,
be
like,
your number one thing to do when you're in Vegas? What do you think?
I honestly, I think when it comes to traveling in general, well, okay, Vegas, probably what I was saying, like walking around the Strip and exploring the main, like everything, like even like when people go to Vegas, it's just the main thing, like to hit when you're in Vegas, that type of thing. But it's like just like eye viewing, that kind of thing.
Oh, just like walking around
experiencing
outside and seeing the
Vegas,
fountains and stuff like that.
Not so much like I want to gamble, like none of that. It's more of like the
don't gamble
touristy
at all.
thing.
I go there to
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's more of like the outside experience, and then like if you have like a good view like that's just the experience and like eating in Vegas and just like chilling.
Yeah, they have
having
really
fun.
good food in Vegas. They have really
Well,
good
I
Korean
just want to
food
get
in Vegas.
I want to get drunk in Vegas. That's it. Like,
Well, I
that's
just
all wanna do.
imagine like if we were there one of the weekends that BTS is there, like not only would we see BTS, but girl, we would have a sisters weekend in Vegas. Like how
Like
fun.
if we went together, honestly, if we had enough time, I would want to go to a club with you. To be honest, I know there's a lot of people who are like, I don't like clubs. I like clubs, but it depends on what type of club
but it would be fun if the three of
and the
us
type of
went
people
to
you go
Vegas.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, like, in general, the stereotype, especially if you're just, like, an introvert, you don't really like whatever. But in general, if you go to a club with, it needs to hit all these things. Good music, good people, good experience, right?
I agree.
Because you can go to, like, the shittiest clubs. Because I feel like some people, like, grow up and they go to like the worst club of their life and they're like, ew, like I hate that.
Yeah, but also like
there are
some people
really good clubs.
Some people also don't like doing that, you know. But
Yeah.
but
No,
I
but
find
in general,
I depending on
love
who I go
clubs.
with,
Yeah.
I think it's so fun.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be like every weekend I want to go clubbing, but I
mean, we used to in
enjoyed
college.
clubbing. In college, we went clubbing every week. We were one of those. You know, that's so funny.
I mean,
'cause I feel like
definitely.
people
Girl,
wouldn't
okay,
think
let
I'm
me
like
just tell
that.
you guys right now. I was one of those girls. I went clubbing every week.
Girl, I think all of us were like you, me, and Rose.
We
were.
all three
well,
of us.
Rose did more
we
house
were
parties
those,
only because
like,
the location she was in.
and it didn't help that all of our friends, like, so me and Silvia at least, we went to college in the same area. All of our friends like worked
we were in the
at
city.
the club, and like at least like especially
the
my friends,
connections.
they all worked at the clubs we went to. So it was like,
But also, like, you know, like, it's like the whole thing. If you're with good people and you have good music,
you can go anywhere.
what can
Good
go
people,
wrong,
good
you
music.
know?
Yeah.
And I think so. Both of us, we should have a podcast about our college stories one day. If you guys,
Okay,
would
we'll
like
do
to hear
college
that,
story.
let us
Okay,
know.
if you only if you guys want, we'll do like a college stories podcast because there's a lot of.
But I was saying, like, between the both of us, and like, so I was saying with Rose, I feel like she experienced a lot of house party. I went to house parties too, but
Yeah,
she did
same.
more because of the like university she went to and like whatever.
Yeah.
She went to a lot of clubs, like whatever. We all
She
did.
also
But,
came to
like,
visit me to go clubbing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're all the same, just at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, the thing with you and me, we were in this right next to the city. Plus, like the both of us throughout college too. We had a good core group of friends,
Yeah.
so it was so easy to be swayed by that environment and be
Yeah.
like, "Let's go, let's have fun," because like
The core group was like a good group of people too. We had
just
fun, it
it wasn't like a toxic weird
No.
environment. It was genuine people where even to this day, if I really wanted to, I would hit them up and we would hang
Yes,
out. It was
same.
that type of thing.
I still
yeah.
talk to I
So
still
it's-
talk to these people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a weird like just using you for whatever. It was like real friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, it was a healthy thing, but now I miss college.
I know, now I miss college.
think college
But girl,
was
but
one
girl,
of the
I was
best
thinking about
moments
this,
of my
girl.
life.
If we went to Vegas, so the three of us are in Vegas, right? Because I've been
I would
there,
definitely
I
wanna
think
go to a club with you.
I think Rose's only been there once when she came to meet me there one time, like a couple years, 2 or 3 years ago. But I've been there several times, and I just like, and plus like I know you guys. Like I would one go to like somewhere to eat and then we would go to like it would be, I wonder if April, I've never been in April, if it would be warm enough to go to the pools. Girl, pools are a must in Vegas. Like a pool.
Really? I feel like that's scary. That's the one thing I would really avoid.
Well, the thing is, I know if we do like a pool thing, that's all we're gonna do that day. We are literally
well, it's like
doing a pool.
like the drinking by like the pool bars. Like
Yes.
that sounds so
Girl,
fun. Though.
we would like one
Yeah.
one of the days that we're there, we would just do like a pool drinking day. That's it. That's it.
Oh, that sounds amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Only, like, initially, when I think of that, I just get a little freaked out because, first of all, you and Rosé like water more than me.
Okay, but you don't have to swim in the
Rosé.
pool. We're just gonna be at like just drinking at like the
Yeah, I know, but pool is never my first go-to, ever. But thinking about it, if I'm just, like, drinking and there's, like, a bar by the pool, I think what lures me in is, like, a drink, and then if there's a pool,
I just really I feel like the three of us.
me pool and drinks don't go well together.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
We don't talk about that. We'll save that for.
Oh, I just realized what you're talking about.
Like, no, I'm just saying, like, every time there's a pool and I have a drink, it never goes well. It's not even just your instance. Like, people have many stories. It's not good. Anyway,
Oh
it's
no,
not a
you're
good.
right,
it's like-
girl.
yeah, I know. That's good. I think I'm traumatized by my pool incidents, like pool and drinks.
Oh, I've always
Not a
had
good
really
mix.
great experiences by the pool and drinking.
I think beach is okay, but for some reason, when I think of pool and drinking,
Girl,
I get a little
were
weird.
you not talking about the girl? I'm thinking about the beach. Do you not remember?
Oh shit!
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about the pool when I like walked into the pool with my drink.
Okay, well, I was thinking about that, but do you realize that time? Okay, we'll talk about this later. But do you realize that pool was right next to the beach, right?
I ran off to the beach later. Okay. Okay. Anyway, we'll talk about college stories later. Oh shit.
Okay. Anyway. I just feel like the three of us haven't been on just like a sister's trip in a very long time, if ever. Have we ever done like a sister's trip?
No, we always said we wanted to.
I mean, we've gone to places with each other, and then but other people have always been there, but just the three of us, you know. Yeah. We haven't done that. So I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it's like I think it's a long shot, but we'll just see what happens.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because I feel like I would regret it if I didn't try. But just I did want to mention though, because on Ticketmaster, when I went on Ticketmaster, reading the FAQs, they did have in bold lettering a note that said they literally wrote 100% of the tickets will be open for the army pre-sale. Did you notice that?
Oh yeah.
So I have a video on my channel about my PTD concert experience. I'm just gonna tell myself that they watched it and they watch other armies talk about it too. But like, but
It was a mess. It was trending for so long.
but that was like the
about how
number one thing.
Ticketmaster
I'm
is
like,
a
wait a
piece of
minute,
shit.
you didn't open half the shit for army? Like, hello?
I started laughing because, like, you know how many emails armies have sent Ticketmaster during that moment where Mott's ticket holders, they didn't get a ticket, right? Ticketmaster was under fire for like months and months. Like, I would say like
Especially
like,
for
almost
the
half
mods
year.
specifically, not even army membership, but like the
Yeah.
mods ticket. Like actually, now that I think about it, yeah, you're right. It wasn't just army membership; it was the mods ticket holders.
No, it was them, which like obviously is army, but like that was the main thing that like Ticketmaster was under fire for like the hashtag was going for so long because of that.
I don't know. I still
We have to go
feel
through another
very screwed over
bloodbath.
to this day that I.
Yeah, me too.
You know, because like, you know, if you think about it, like the 18s that kept their tickets from the pandemic of the fellowship tour, the beginning of the end, they were able to hold on to it until this concert, you know?
Yeah, we were laughing because just like the in our 80s concert, we explained this several times, but we just have to reiterate because I was like, imagine if we went to the BTS concert, we got like good seats and like, you know, the like stage goes out into the middle of the crowd. And imagine we have like a seat who's like, that's like in front of the middle stage, but it gets taken away because of COVID. But you know, that's happened to us because of 80s. We would have been right in front of that row with that middle section where they do like Good Little Boy,
Oh my God.
the leaders,
Oh my God.
all that shit. And I will never shut
Still
up about that
thinking
because
about
we
that?
just
Yes.
really didn't know
Yes.
that that middle stage would be taken away because of COVID.
Yeah,
like, we
you
just
guys, I
didn't know.
promise you'll see it in the vlog, but like where we were sitting, the stage was right there.
And we had no idea. Like, they would have seen our signs because they look up directly what's in front of them. And Hongjung,
So you
Sungha,
see
all
what
of them.
Mingi did for you in your dream, that could have been reality for me
Girl,
once I put up Pixon.
seriously, that dream, I vividly remember the wink he gave me, and I was looking at my chin was like upwards because of how tall he was. Every time I think of that, I just want to throw up in like throw up hearts. He was so cute, girl. He had like
Girl,
brown
Korean-
hair and like blonde highlights. I remember just being like, nothing else in this world matters because Mingi just winked at
I'm
me.
pouring more wine right now.
Me too.
I have not had a Mingi dream, by the way.
But you remember, what was your first BTS dream? Because Tay and I were cuddling on a hard ground. It was a hard, like, warehouse ground,
You know
and
what?
he was
I think
spooning me.
my first BTS.
That's literally, I'm
dream-
not even making that up.
So Jin was not in my first BTS dream. Specifically, I remember Namjoon, Jimin, and I think Hobi were in my dream. But they were like, I'm pretty sure I told you. I'm pretty sure I told you about this like back then. But I think we were all really good friends. Like it was like a friend group. And Hobi, Jimin, and Namjoon. We were all,
you told me.
Yeah, do you
It was
remember?
very
We
platonic.
were just like kind of
Yeah.
hanging out. Like we were just hanging
Mine
out.
was very romantic.
Mine was not. So, but I guess okay. I don't know. I don't know what my my ATs, my Hongjung and dream. Now that I think about it, it couldn't have been like yours, like romantic, because then I would remember. I think, but they were definitely in it.
I just can't. I remember being like, wow, San was there, but Mingi winked at me. I just will never forget that because San was like next to him and Yeosang was like, I can't get over that. Like, I just can't get over it because I remember being like, wait, why can't I see San too? Like, Mingi's here, but where's San? Oh my heart. And then Mingi winked at me and I was like, who's San? I was literally like, I do.
I'm gonna bang my head against.
I'm just so in love with Mingi though. No, girl. Wait, cut that out. Edit that out, girl. No. Oh my god. Oh, I'm exposing myself. I'm just kidding. Girl, I'm kidding. Oh my god, San. I would never do that to San. Shut up. I'm loyal.
Loyal.
Well, San didn't wink at me. Mingi did.
Oh my god, oh my god.
You know, okay, should we go to the hot tub question? We're at 119, by the way. Girl, I'm like, my heart. No, but
Oh, we're
for
at the same
real,
place. Yes,
like,
we're at 119. Yes, we should go
But
to the
you
hot tub
know-
question. Yeah.
you know. Anyway, oh my.
Okay, before the hot
Girl.
tub game, can we sing Happy Birthday to Rose one more time? Because I know she's listening.
Okay, I want to do that at the beginning, but you weren't on.
Okay, ready?
the same
Ready?
Wavelength.
Let's do the Korean one, okay? Ready?
Okay.
생일 축하합니다. 생일 축하합니다. 사랑하는 우리 장미.
Oh!
생일 축하합니다.
Rosé, our drinkings for you. Rosé, the rose that was birthed and given the name Rosé before any other female in the whole world. Blackpink Rosé, y'all, you just stole our sister's name. I'm sorry, girl, but you, how dare you? Your real name's not even Rosé. The real Rosé is our sister.
Rosé's real name is
Rosé.
Rosé.
She is the original Rosé. R-O-S-E-A-E. Oh, it's like respect, but it's R-O-S-E-A.
R-O-S-E-A.
R-O-S-E-A-E-P. Tell me what it means to me. R-O-S-E-A-E-P. Rosé pack, that's what it means.
I'm not cutting any of that out. I'm like,
Can you beatbox it? Can you sing it? I'll beatbox it.
no. Okay, we're good. Okay, I'll do it just because it's Rosé's birthday, okay? R-O-S-E-A-E.
PAKCST Podcast.
ROS E A E.
No, you know what we should do? Like, you know, like ATs, they're like pirates, and we're like R, but R in sea star. Oh, a sea star. wait, hold on. No, I was thinking of cat art. Anyway, just happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday. That was all for you, clearly. Okay, hot tub game.
Okay, Kaibai who goes first? The winner
Okay.
picks who wants to go first. You've been losing, by
Okay.
the way.
I know I have been. Okay, ready? Kaibai. Oh.
I can't see your hand.
Okay, ready? Kaibai.
Did we tie? Did we tie?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Kaibai. Kaibai. Oh shit. Kaibai.
Oh.
I win. Okay. Okay, I'll go first then.
Oh,
I'll go
okay.
first. I feel like I always go first, don't I?
Because I make you go first. Bitch.
Okay, fine, you go first. I realize you don't like going first, so you go first.
No, I went first a few times, actually.
I actually like going first.
Okay, fine. I'm glad. I actually want to go first this time because I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, you manipulated me like a Tinder Swindler. Are you the Tinder? If you see Silvia Pack on Tinder Swindler, don't swipe
I'm only on Tinder
right,
for
or
Tay.
whichever direction is the right direction.
I'm the Tay swindler. I'm
Okay,
just kidding.
really quick
I would
though,
never
really
swindle
quick.
him. Oh, girl, cut
What?
that off. I would never swindle Tay.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway,
Wait, what'd you say?
Okay.
If we what?
no. Would you ever do a dating app?
Honestly,
No, very honestly, because I'll give you my answer if I were single.
Okay. Well, I am single, so here's the real answer. I've thought about it, yes, and honestly, just personally, I don't like. I like the idea is great because it's accessible and stuff, but I freak out a little bit thinking about going on it. I've never used a dating app, FYI. If you have, I understand, totally get it. I've seen a lot of successful relationships. They have babies and they're happily married. But for me, I'm a little freaked out by it just because I think an example, Tinder Swindler, not to the extreme, but because a lot of people use it just for whatever. I'm that type of like person where I'm like, I want to meet someone naturally. Like, not that Tinder's not natural, but it's like I can't get myself to use it. I just can't get myself to use a dating app. I don't know. I mean, like, I can't say that I'll never use it, but right now I can't even. I laugh at myself thinking about using it. Just me for myself.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah. Well, I'm older than you, so I don't think I could.
I mean, like, what do you think? What do you think?
I mean, I don't know, but the thing is though, like, if I were single and then I really did want a relationship and I wasn't meeting like people, especially like
in your situation,
like
yeah.
into your just in general, into your late 20s, early 30s, I feel like it really is harder to meet people.
Of course, that's why people
so
use it
how
too.
else are you gonna meet
Yeah.
someone?
No,
So very
that's why.
realistically, I mean, just really, really realistically, if I were single, and if I really just was like, oh, I do want a relationship, I don't know that I could say no. I would never
to
do
be
it.
honest, I think we're literally saying the same thing. Like, you're saying what I'm saying out loud, as like you're like in a sense where it's like you're not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it. And I am still single, but
thinking about it is like weird to you. It's,
it
like,
is weird to me.
Because I started dating Jeff when it was still really taboo to be on any kind of
yeah,
dating
and
app.
now it's just like a normal thing. But still, to this day,
now
I'm
it's very normal. Now it like everyone's doing it. Like all people like my age, younger, older, they're all doing it.
My best friend, she uses it all the time, and I love her. I trust her, everything, and she has so much fun with it. It's one of those things too. It's like what you want out of it, and like, you know how like those dating apps, it says like,
that's true. If you just want to have some fun.
Hot tub question.
Okay, so finally the hot tub game.
Hot tub
So
guy.
you're
Wait,
gonna
did you say
go
you're
go
going
first.
Me first. Okay. So, in the last few episodes, if you're not caught up, well, too bad. But in the last few episodes, I'm going to explain. I kind of upgraded the hot tub game.
Did you upgrade it again? Because I didn't upgrade mine. I did not
Oh,
upgrade.
yeah. Well, last week I didn't, but you remember two hot tub games ago I upgraded. I went advanced hot tub game, so this time I went advanced again. I tried to like shock her, and I did again.
Oh God! Now mine's gonna be boring. Okay.
But this is like I'm bending the rules because there's no rules here. So for this hot tub
Bending
question,
the invisible rules.
I have 3 hot tubs.
Are you fucking? Oh wow!
But to be fair,
kidding me, bro? Are you for real?
Okay, listen. But to be fair, they're not in hot tubs. But I have 3 things. So this is the advance. See, she needs to think out of the box more. Okay, we've been playing this for like over a year. I would say
you don't
over
remember
2
the
years.
speed hot tub?
Okay.
Anyway,
Here we go. So we have 3 options today.
oh God, I'm kind of scared, but excited.
So, for hot tub question. Hot tub question. Option 1.
Oh.
Would you rather? Hold on. Let me just set this up. Okay. Would you rather be Huening Kai's Skater Boy? In Huening Kai's Skater Boy collab, he's shooting a music video, and you get to be his Avril Lavigne, and you're shooting a music video.
It's like a collab, so it's like a duet kind of thing.
Yeah, and you're hanging out at a skate park, and you're wearing, like, you know how, so just like, you know, self promo for Christy, but like you wore your like black eyeliner, you're wearing your exact like look, you're looking like Avril Lavigne.
When I put it on because of my blonde hair, I was
you actually looked like Avril. You looked good. Oh, anyway, you're at the skate park. You're shooting a music video with Huening Kai. Only Huening Kai, though, okay? And you're his, like, Avril Lavigne. He's singing to you. You're his Avril Lavigne there. He's your skater boy. And you're at the skate park all day shooting for the music video, okay? But then Avril makes a special appearance,
do we
okay?
have to skateboard? Because I'm scared. I'm deathly afraid of skateboarding.
No, that's the thing. He gets to, like, playfully teach you that type of thing. I even wrote that down. I said, get to practice skateboarding at the park all day. Can be good or not. Doesn't matter. You're having fun.
Okay.
You and Huening Kai, okay? Yeah. All right. And then, but Avril makes a little appearance. So she, like, Avril is there,
I get to meet Avril and hang out with
you get
Huening
to,
Kai? That's cool.
Yeah. So that's the perk. Like, whoever, like, you're collabing for, like, you're representing Avril, but then Avril also
I feel like me and Huening Kai would both be just fangirl and fanboying.
Right. So it's like, also, like, Avril, you love Avril, that type of thing, too.
Yeah.
Consider all this, okay?
Okay.
Soak it in.
Okay.
Option 2, you are on a set to be on stage at the PTD concert with JK, BTS.
Girl.
With Meg the Stallion, but you have to wear straight booty shorts. Your whole ass is showing. You're wearing the same outfit as Meg the Stallion. You guys are both twerking up on stage.
Comparing my ass with Meg
but you have to twerk down low with Meg the Stallion. Amma and Appa are in front.
See, now I see why you put me on stage with BTS. Okay.
No, not BTS. JK. So I'm giving you Magnet Line, by the way. Huening Kai was first. You're in the music video with him. A full-on music. But with Huening Kai, you're there the whole day, park and shooting a whole music video. But this one, Meg the Stallion, you're with JK on stage, shaking your little booty. Amma and Appa are watching. They're like, what the fuck is going on? And it's like, but it's only one song. It's only one song. You get to meet Meg the Stallion and JK. It's only JK. It's no one else. And you guys have one performance song, and you guys leave. Okay? And you're in booty shorts. You're in like a pink little
okay, I get it, girl.
bikini.
I get it.
Okay,
Wait,
but you get to meet JK.
To Butter?
No, to Meg. Yeah, to Butter. Yeah, Butter featuring.
So
Meg
I get to
Stallion
meet
and
JK
Christy.
though.
Yeah, and you get to shake your little ass. You get to do whatever you want, but it's in front
Do
of.
I get to interact with JK or like what's going on?
Yeah, you're on stage the whole time. It's one show. You don't get to do anything. Once you're off, that's it. One song.
I can't even rehearse with JK.
No, it's one song. You go up. You're in your little pink booty shorts with Meg the Stallion. You get to dance with JK. You get to, but it's Appa and Amma are in the front seat. and you're doing whatever, but you get to just like have fun, okay? The one show. But Hyunin Kai situation is a whole day, okay?
Okay.
I have one more for you, so your brain is boggled, okay? Last option. So I'm gonna give you time to think about this because I'm giving you a lot. Because I'm giving you collabs and stages and music videos. Okay. Last option for the hot tub game is you like I said,
Girl,
I'm giving you the magnet.
Wait, give me a second.
I'm giving you Magnes
Who's the other?
of ATs. You get to perform Black Cat Nero in your little kitty outfit with your cat hair. And Kim Jong-kook, you get to meet him on set, and you get to perform the whole Black Cat Nero stage, but you have a whole day to perform with him and do the whole music video that we both reacted to because we haven't seen the actual Immortal stage yet.
And Kim Jong-kook?
Jongho and Kim Jong-kook. Jongho's like belting his ass off, and Kim Jong-kook he doesn't even just make his appearance at the first moment he pops up during that one scene. He's there the whole time. And so you guys have that whole moment together.
Girl.
So it's the Black Cat Nero with Jongho belting and singing the whole song. With Kim Jong-kook, he has his moments, and like Kim Jong-kook's trying to do all the rap parts and everything. And but you are the kitty. Like they're pointing to you as the kitty. You're like wow, wow. So like they're not the kitty, you are. So what is it? Would you? And so you're with everyone right now. You have option. Hyunin Kai with Avril Lavigne at the skate park all day, 24 hours music video. Or Meg Thee Stallion, JK for a show at a full-on BTS concert. It's a full-on stadium. It's not even, like, everyone's there watching you, so everyone knows who you are there. Meg Thee Stallion with JK on stage, booty shorts, pink shorts, Amanapa are watching you. Or, lastly, Black Cat Nero with Kim Jong-kook, which we love to death. He's our oppa. Kim Jong-kook oppa with Jongho, and you are the Black Cat Nero kitty. So what is it, girl? This was pretty lengthy, but well, why don't you start with this? Narrow it down. Eliminate one. Start with that. Eliminate one and say why. Don't think too much about it. Just eliminate.
Okay. Look.
Okay.
I do have one to eliminate.
Okay. It's fine.
I'm gonna have to eliminate the skateboarding with Hyunin Kai and Avril.
Okay.
Because I hate skateboarding.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
I mean, like, honestly, like, thinking about, like, hanging out with Hyunin Kai was really fun, but I cannot.
And
like,
Avril.
Well, yes, and Avril too. Obviously, I would literally I feel like I would like I don't know what I would do there in that situation. But the fact that like there's a skateboard, I'm just like no. Okay.
Okay, so she eliminated Hyunin Kai.
Now the dilemma that I have with JK and Meg Thee Stallion and then Jongho and Kim Jong-kook. Wow, you you leveled up. Like
you know what? You're doing what I did an experiment where psychologically I was like, what would she go down through? Like because I was about to only give you the last two, but I was like throwing in Avril first. I was like, she's gonna eliminate this.
Okay, anyway,
okay.
The dilemma that I'm having with JK and Meg, it's like literally the only time that I get to interact with both of them, right, on the stage.
Yeah.
And then with Jongho and Kim Jong-kook,
you have a whole shooting day.
I have a whole shooting day with
the reason why I say this too is obviously with any BTS members we have such a strong loyalty and connection to BTS.
Yeah,
where
if you give
us BTS, you're like BTS.
No, we didn't. But girl, like with the situations, we haven't picked BTS every time.
No, that's what I said. With situations, though, that's why we give each other
crazy situations.
Unpleasant.
Oh yeah.
Situations where it's like you can't always pick BTS because you know.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my honest answer, and it is what I initially thought. But I thought about it a little bit.
Can I think about what you're gonna pick? This one's hard.
This one's hard.
Because I had a feeling you would eliminate Hyunin Kai as much as like obviously we love him, but like I have a feeling I know who you're gonna pick. Okay, I'm gonna go with my gut, but now go with your gut, girl. Go with your gut, because I'm going with my gut. Okay, I'm going with my gut then. Okay. I will be honest if I'm wrong.
What?
Okay, I locked it down. I think you are going to pick JK and Meg.
Okay, why?
Now I feel like the latter is right.
Okay, but why? Just say why. I'll tell you.
My
I'm
gut
gonna tell you the
says
truth,
this
obviously.
because I feel like with Meg and JK, like you would have more fun and or not more fun, but it's like an experience of a lifetime where you're just like shaking your ass with Meg, and it's like that type of environment where we are both just like that's our style. Like not Snake is shaking our ass is not our style, but in general like that's like our vibe. But like that type of thing with JK, but my latter thing was like the Kim Jong-kook because we grew up with him and we love him. So anyway,
Okay.
I don't know. But my gut said JK.
You know what, girl? My answer. You're right. I picked JK and Meg the Stallion. Oh,
I was right.
yeah.
Okay, explain.
100%, you are right. Like to be on stage with Meg the Stallion, which like she just seems like such a cool person. Okay, first of all, and then I think you know what I'm thinking, and then also, and then to be on stage with JK. But also, I don't care if Amma and Appa are watching. If I am gonna be on stage with JK with little booty shorts or whatever, I am gonna milk that moment and go over to JK and just like, oh, like, I'm not gonna say.
But you know what's funny? Like even with Meg the Stallion, it's like that type of situation where Meg knows she's on stage with the boys, but she knows what she got and she knows what she can do, right?
Yeah.
So she's just gonna work it like she like just in
yeah,
general,
she wasn't.
like,
she didn't do
that
too
type of
much
thing.
because she was very like aware
why I
of
love
like
her
the
so much.
audience and all that.
No, but in general, it's like that type of situation where you're like, you're gonna like show you like work it and you're gonna do whatever you want, but like you're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
That's, like Meg the Stallion's so good about that, where it's like freely expressing herself, but being like so real about it and being so like just
She's
you know
still
it's
herself,
authentic.
whether she is one extreme or the other. You know what I mean? Like, and
And, like, at the
I
same
feel
time-
like with
yeah.
that, like, I feel like if the three of us just say hypothetically we're on stage together, I feel like it would just be the most fun ever. Like,
Yeah, well, that's why I gave you 3 because I want to add in. So I want to do all collabs, but I had to like put in 2 extra because if I just did like Meg versus and BTS versus someone else, it's so easy to just pick. But I had to throw you in.
yeah, well, I mean, with Jongho and Kim Jong-kook though, it was like I did think about it because can you imagine being on set with those two? Like that would be fun too.
That I actually was considering picking that for myself because I'm in love with Kim Jong-kook. Like I don't know if you guys know, but growing up,
I feel
was
like you. I mean, I love Kim Jong-kook too, but I feel like you had like this weird, like serious crush on Kim Jong-kook.
No, did I tell you I printed his face out? Like print out his.
See, I never did that. I never did that.
You know, okay, Cheshewon from everyone's
Cheshewon's another story.
Yeah. No, we all know. Yeah, right. Yeah, he's like everyone's in love with him, whatever. But Kim Jong-kook, I literally printed out his photo and I taped it in the back of my planner, and I was like, this guy's cute, and I put him next to Minu from Shinhwa.
You put him next to Minu?
No, Minu was my cover, but I had extra photos of Minu. I literally printed out photos, but Kim Jong-kook, I like Lee Seung-gi, Kim Jong-kook, Cheshewon. I can list so many people, but like they were like my like thirsty little babies back in the day. I was so in love with them. Kim Jong-kook, I was so obsessed with him.
I'm pretty sure all of them are older than me too.
But girl, you know what about Kim Jong-kook? I don't know what it was. In the shows, he was so sweet. He was a gigantic guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like I feel like for me, normally I don't care too much about big guys. There was some when I saw how big.
No, I think it's just his personality. I think
that's
what it is. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. In contrast to how sweet and endearing he was, I was like this big because back in the day, I would like immediately back in the day I would be like, if you're a big guy, you're just like. You know, you just know you're a big guy,
just in
whatever.
general, stereotypically.
He was like one of the first guys I really looked at, and I was like, oh my god, he's like a big dude who has the softest heart I've ever seen in my life, and I was so attracted to that.
No, I agree. I mean, obviously we've talked about this multiple times, but the thing is, we are attracted to just like big like men, but they can't be that they have to be soft, you know?
It's like masculine.
Like, we like the
softy
masculine,
sweethearts.
but on the inside,
You know,
you are
when you-
so soft.
Girl, you know
and-
what it is? It's like boiled eggs. You boil them for 7 minutes. It's perfect
Yes.
because on the inside
we don't
they're
like
very
the
soft.
hard boiled. We like the soft boiled.
Because when you cut it in half, they're very yellow and moist, and sometimes they're a little runny. And you're like, ooh, you don't want them too runny, but you want them a little runny. If they're too hard, you're like, ooh,
No. We don't like that. You know how like
when you-
I think a lot of like Asian like harmonies or ajumas do this, but like they make their
Overboil it.
they overboil it and then it's like green and dusty.
Yeah. You know, Amma and Appa, they said I boil the eggs perfectly.
You know what? That's why you need a perfect man, but not from Tinder.
But you know what's sad? I feel like a lot of them don't realize because they overboil it and they feel like that's what hard boiled eggs are supposed to
Yeah,
be.
and then
But, you know,
once you actually get something that is like a soft
because
boiled
what I
egg,
realized is like I thought they liked it that way. They don't. They actually like it
they
like
prefer it.
soft-boiled
Yeah,
and
of course.
and
because
like
it's
more like that
chalky
orangey
otherwise.
yellow.
Yeah.
I know, it makes me sad. Anyway.
Anyway, okay, so
Okay,
my
your
hot tub question. Okay, mine is not as like crazy as yours, but here we go. Okay.
Yours are really good though.
Okay, so hot tub question for you. So my first one is Yoongi, Min Yoongi. Okay.
Girl. I literally wrote down Yoongi, but I crossed him out.
Oh,
my
really?
God.
Oh, so
Wait,
so
wait,
then
can
we
I-
did have telepathy.
Yeah, we did have. Can I say one thing before,
yeah.
like, cause it's telepathy
Mhm.
with Yoongi, where you relate to Yoongi a lot. I don't know if you saw my retweet. I have a BTS stan account, but on Twitter, I retweeted a thread that someone made about Yoongi, and they
Yeah.
said Yoongi's love for like clementines or whatever. And you know how like you always like eat clementines, and I was losing my shit because it was like a whole thread about Yoongi like taking a bite out of like a clementines, and I retweeted it. I was like, this is the cutest thing ever. But I instantly thought of you because Christy always eats clementines like just randomly. It's not her favorite fruit, but she just eats it in general. There's like
Yeah,
I'll
I
send it to you.
love clementines,
But,
but it's
like,
just because
it's the
like
cutest
it's like
thing-
a thing where like your house always had clementines. It's like a comfort thing.
I mean, I love clementines too. We both love clementines,
Yeah.
but like in our family, she's known as the clementine eater. So because she's always like, "Do we have clementines?" She'll just eat it. But like the whole thread, Yoongi is like, there's random moments like clips where he's just like has a clementine and he's just like. And he like bites down into it. It's one of the cutest threads I've ever seen. So
oh
anyway,
my god! But you know, in the soup when they're going on the trip to the location, they're
Yeah,
in the soup,
yeah.
and then you know, Korean people just in general will always be like, "Oh, do you want a cure like a clementine?" Like,
yeah.
and it's just like so like oh, it's so homey.
But because of that was this morning where I retweeted it. But because of that, I actually wrote Yoongi down first. But with my theme of collabs / magnet line, if you notice, I did magnet line and collabs. I did Jongho.
Okay, you're right.
JK.
You're right. You did. You wanted to stick with the Magne thing. But
Yeah.
for you, so it's Yoongi, okay? So you have a whole day in Yoongi's studio, okay?
Oh,
with
that's
him.
hot. That's hot. That's
Okay?
hot.
And he is showing you like some new songs
That
that
is
he wrote.
I
Okay,
would
so he's
die.
like letting you listen
Ugh.
to it. He wants your opinion on the songs that he
I would
has
do anything to
new
be
ones
there.
for like whether
No,
it's
that's a
his,
hard thing to beat.
Okay, whether it's his own songs or like songs that he wrote for BTS or maybe other artists, just whatever. You have a whole like day
That is
with
very
him
hard to
in
beat.
the
Okay,
studio.
okay.
Okay.
I just
But-
want you to know that's very hard to beat because I'm 100% leaning towards that.
Okay. Okay. Oh, great. But at the end of the day, before you leave, you have to write and
Kiss him on the cheek?
perform a rap verse and the chorus because he wants you to help write a song. So
That's fine.
So you have to
I
write
really-
it and then you have to record it.
Yeah, I'd be like, Yoongi, hey, marry me. Put a ring on me, Yoongi. I'd be like, look at my hydro flask, Min Yoongi. Is that you see?
Okay. So
Hey.
you're fine with like writing like a rap and and
If it's for
recording
Yoongi-
it and doing all that in front of him.
You know what? Because I feel like he might cringe, but there's a 50-50 chance he would laugh. So I would, you know what? There's something about me.
50?
Yeah, I think there's a 50-50 chance. With the Yoongi, I've said this before, but with Yoongi, I really
Okay,
feel
you better
like
give me an honest answer with my hot tub question.
girl,
then, okay?
I promise on Dolly and Livy. I promise.
Okay. Or so there's that. Okay, or you get to hang out with Mingyu from 17. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. I knew it. I knew it.
Oh no!
So you have a whole day.
Wait,
No, listen, girl. I know, girl. I saw those pictures too. He looking so cute in the pink sweater, and you know what else he was wearing? Okay, you know what my weakness is, and I know a lot of Korean people. This is a trend in Korea, but I've always loved these. But you know the J1s. Girl, you know? Do you know what the?
I fucking know the J1s. Yes, girl.
Those are literally my favorite Jordans, and which is weird because I don't have those. I have other Jordans, but I don't have J1s.
Wait, that's fucking weird. I swear. I think I can give you
that's a trend. The black and white J1s in Korea is a
trend
right now.
Girl, but do you know? It's like do you know these videos on YouTube? I'm about to throw up. I'm not joking.
Why?
Like the J1s. There's like video clips on YouTube where they're like buying like old school ones, or they're thrifting them.
Those were literally the first ones that ended.
No, I know,
yeah.
But they're like thrifting them or something, and they're like cleaning them up. I was literally watching that last night.
That's weird.
I swear, I can give you my history. Like I can prove it. Like I promise.
It is a trend in Korea, and you know Korean people wear the same shit. Everyone wears the same shit over there. Anyway, so I saw all that. Okay, he's wearing the matching
Wait, this
J1s,
is actually really hard. It's truly hard.
I know, girl. I feel
wait,
like, do I know you or what? Okay, so
that's actually a really good one because Yoongi is like one of the best Recs ever to do, but Mingyu is like my bias.
Okay, so Mingyu, you have a day with Mingyu, okay?
Mingyu.
So you have a day with both of them, but obviously with Yoongi it's more musical, like you're in the studio. But then with Mingyu, you have an ice cream date with Mingyu, okay? But then at the end of it, he asked you to change the oil in his car.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So I didn't think. Okay, so my logic here. Listen, my logic here was that you wouldn't want to write a rap and perform it in front of Yoongi.
Oh, excuse me. With Yoongi, you know, with any of them, if they were like, "Hey, girl, write me a rap," like if they were just casually like, "Can you write a rap?" I'd be like, "Hey, yes." Like confidently. I truly mean, like, even if realistically say that imagine you're like hanging out with them, they're like, "Can you write a rap?" I would even say yes, even if they thought I could rap, just so I could see if they would laugh or not. I would risk it all.
Okay, but with
no.
with Mingyu though, you're not doing like you're hanging out with him and you have an ice cream date, and then he's like, "Hey, can you help me change the oil in my car?"
Okay, that's weird because is he there with me?
Yes, he's there with you the entire time. And then so think about it. And then think about it, girl. Because okay, if you're with Mingyu and he's like, "Can you help me change the oil in my car?" Like, and then you'll be like, and if you're honest, you'll be like, "Oh, I don't know how." And then you look it up together, and then you can go shopping for the different.
Okay, so in movies, when like you're like, okay, stereotypically, girls are like not that it's supposed to be this way, but girls are like working on a car and they look all hot. I would try to look extra hot.
Yeah,
for
but if Mingyu is there, like you would, like who wouldn't try to? Yeah.
Okay. To be honest,
Mingyu.
I would pick Mingyu only because I feel like Mingyu would be so not okay. This is hard, really hard, but Mingyu would be so good about like helping me because I feel like he clearly knows how to change the oil, but he would help me through it.
Wait, does he have a? Do you know if he has his license in Korea? I know. Guess what? I know one who does.
Oh, Mingyu, I don't really know. Maybe he does. Either way, I feel like he'd be good about helping me. And also, okay, it's a very close call because with Yoongi, it's more of the thing. What would I rather do? I would rather get help from Mingi. Okay, we're done. Okay, you get it. I'd rather have Mingi winking at me at the AT's concert.
Oh my god.
Mingi. Rocky, I saw you at Rocky. No, I'm kidding. Okay, no, but we all did. You don't have to cut that out, editor Christy. You don't have to cut that out. But she's gonna kill me. She might come for my man. The son, don't worry, son. I love you. But to be fair, can I say one last thing? Because you had a long time to talk about yours. With mine, I just want to say, Yoongi. I would pick Yoongi any day with the recording like thing. She's boring or what? But with Mingyu, not only is he like my bias of 17 and I just like am so swooning over him, he's like my boyfie. But the fact is, I feel like Mingyu would be so pleasant to change gas with, and with Yoongi, I'd be a little nervous.
Oil.
I would choose swoon and excitement over half anxiety and
You didn't have anxiety
freedom.
when Mingyu wasn't in the picture, by the way.
Okay, look, I can't be rapping over, and look, the options are different now, okay? I can't just freestyle in front of Yoongi and look like a fucking idiot. Anyway, okay, Yoongi, I love you, Yoongi. Yoongi's hot. I love fucking Yoongi. Yoongi and I are the same age, by the way. Oh my god, now I want to kill myself. I love Yoongi. But like Mingyu, man. Mingyu, why you
To be fair, I thought you would pick Mingyu. Okay, so that's
Anyway.
yeah. Anyway, so that wraps up episode 7.
Girl, can I ask you a question?
Okay.
How do you like your bananas? No, like literally.
I
Some
know.
people, this is like a like literally. So some people prefer their bananas a little brown and spotted.
Okay,
Some
I'll
people
tell you
prefer
how
them
I
more-
prefer my bananas. Okay.
Yeah, okay. And then some people prefer them more like yellow all the way with a little green, so it's like more like fresh. And some people prefer them more green because they want them more like planty. And some people prefer them more spotty than this because they're more sweet and mushy. But I have one and you have one. Do you think we have the same one? Have we talked about this or not?
So I think did I tell you a long time ago that I preferred a little bit of green?
I don't remember.
So Rose, I'm pretty sure Rose's listening again. So Rose, I think you are the one that thought that I liked more a tint of green in the banana. That is false. And I want to say right now that the reason why I thought that that was my banana preference is because there was this dude. Okay, this is a little bit of a story time.
When did you tell her this?
This was years and years ago. This was years and years ago. There was this dude that I was dating at the time, okay? And he liked his bananas with a little bit of green. Not like fully green or anything, but like it was about to be very ripe, right? And so that's how he liked his bananas. So I said, I decided, I never thought about it before in my life. But in that moment, I decided that's how I like my bananas too. And so that's what I said to Rose. But my preference, I realized throughout these years, is that it has to be ripe, but it has like to have just very few spots. That's too much for me. For me, that's too much.
Well, then I think it's the same because for me, I like mine where it's like completely yellow. If it's too green, I don't like it, but I like it. Some people prefer, like I'm only asking because like a lot of people I actually asked, they like it more spotty.
Oh, I don't like that. It's too
I don't
mushy
either.
and sweet.
It's too mushy and sweet.
Yes.
But I like it more where it's on the plantier side, but not too planty, and it's more fresh.
But
it's, like,
it's not
I can
green.
taste-
It's like you said, it's completely yellow, and maybe if
It's, like,
there are
yellow.
brown spots, it's like just a few, like maybe 3, 4,
Right.
5.
So when I see this, I'm like, oh no, bitch, you're too mushy.
That's like banana bread worthy.
Yeah, you want to bake with this.
Yes.
This is a nice banana bread banana. But when it's like a good yellow, like, like take this Shooky Band-Aid case, put it next to it. If it's like this yellow, but a little more yellow than
we
this-
agree then.
But like, comment below with a banana emoji if you would. How do you prefer your bananas? Because I like mine a little more yellow and less brown spotty.
Okay, if you would like to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, we are at the PAKCST, PAKCST.
Or if you would like to email us at thepodcast@gmail.com.
Yes, and we do want to mention that we have been getting your messages. If you have been emailing us at our email, we have been getting them. We will probably go into...
Why don't we do that in the next episode?
Yeah, maybe in the next one, because you're right, because it's episode 8, so we might go into that in the next episode. But yes, we have been reading your email. Don't worry, even if we don't respond right away, we may be saving it for a future episode. So,
but like, wouldn't it be fun because it's 8, and we've been talking about 8 T's with our binoculars and we're like trying to see what the sisters are looking at. But if we we've been saving a few emails because some of you guys, oh, I love you so much, but like they have been so cute. If we can address a few of them, if you would like to email us and add to it.
So I think maybe in the next episode, so please email us and we will get to your
I think this is the time.
Emails. Yeah, you're
we
right.
should do like a FAQ too. But I feel like a frequently asked question for us, but only the questions we want to answer, because like I'm not going to answer everything I want. Like you guys ask, whatever. But like it's like a FAQ. If you guys have any questions for us, now is your time. Email us.
We will be doing that in episode 8.
See you next Friday.
C
S
T. Oh, I got a capital T. You got like a plus sign T, like a lowercase t.
Bloopies. Okay.
Hope that was a good clap for you. Ha, door.
I swear if you start like that.
Okay, we need to change this intro. Okay, for real, I want to change this intro.
You should be like,
okay,
you should do it different every time.
No.
You should start it with ha 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 ha. We are 1, 3. 8 makes 1 team. Say the name. 17. Tour set.
Tour set. I'm not feeling this intro. I'm really not, girl. I'm sorry. Can we call it? Actually, no. On iPad, I guess it's like different because like you keep cutting in and out of my ear.
Oh, okay. Do you want to redo it?
Okay, calling her on FaceTime. I hope you. Oh, she can hear me while she's editing. Hey, girl.
What is your name on FaceTime?
I can't see you.
You can't see me?
No.
Why not? You guys are both like, hey, let me see.
You're like, hey, hold on, wait a second.
That's so stupid.
Okay, anyway.
By the way, I said she looks like my Tata pillow today
Oh,
because
I
she's
look
wearing
like
the same color.
but it's our day. But anyway.
I want to get some more wine because I only had a cup worth. I'm gonna get it, but girl, I have to take a pee break real quick.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I'll put this in the bloopies. Like she's taking a pee right now, so she's taking a pee and I'm pouring more wine. Oh my god, this wine is so good. Girl, wait, now I have to pee.
Wait. Oh, this is like blurry again. I need a camera. Fuck.
Like, I don't know why it's like...
Did you try wiping it down?
It's not bad.
Oh.
I think because it's becoming spring, I'm becoming a new woman. I'm blossoming. With Mingyu, I can be on that little wheelie thing and like. And be like one of those like. Ew! Oh, wait, is it?
I'm not putting that in here. Ew. I have to think about this. Editor Christy's gonna be thinking about this right now. Like, as she's looking at this, she's like, should I put this in here or not? And then she's probably texting you right now.
You gave me the scenario.
Then we agree.
I think we like the same type of banana. I just wanted to ask you because this is very spotty. And if I eat this, this one is kind of good for a spotty banana because I'll eat it, but it's a little too mushy, but it's okay. It's that type of thing.
Okay, if you would like to follow us on socials, we are on Instagram, TikTok,
Twitter.
Twitter.
Sorry, am I just speaking out of my ass? 8. Because 8 means infinity, and that's all of us.
Okay, anyway, we will.
Remember, girl? Do you remember? No, girl, listen. You like flip it or some shit. Wait, how can I not remember how to do it?
Okay, anyway, well, we will.
Girl, it was this.
Why are we doing this? I'm cutting this out.